Today's video is brought to you by eWin Racing, the best source for gaming chairs and desks for those long gaming sessions. We have a playlist of our eWin chair and desk videos linked in the video description below. Save 30% off of everything using the discount code TechDeals. More details at the end of the video.
Yeah, got
30
minutes. Okay.
I like our fans.
Tuyo. I think it's Tuyo. Thank you. Let's see. Asus Tough Gaming 3080 Ti, 27-inch 1440p 165Hz curved monitor, 2 1TB NVMe's, 64 gigs of RAM, 1K left for CPU, motherboard, and cooler. Any ideas?
You can fit a Ryzen 9 5950X into that. Whether it's worth it depends.
Well, he's got 1,000 for a CPU, motherboard, and cooler.
700 to 750 for 59. Yeah, you can't really get that in there.
No.
Find another $100 in your couch cushion. Ultimately, or you could do a Ryzen 9 5900X, put a decent cooler on there, put some money in the hip pocket National Bank.
$200 motherboard.
A $200 motherboard.
What cooler? The NHD15?
Either an NHD15.
Depending on your case.
A 280 or 360 millimeter liquid cooler.
The problem is he wants to do 1440p at 165 Hz with a 3080 Ti.
Yeah, Ryzen 9 5900X is fine for that. I think it's worth the extra $200 at this point. If you're going that big, I think he should find the extra. Here's the thing.
He kind of did it backwards.
If you a $300 motherboard, a $100 cooler, that's $400, and a $700 CPU is about $1,100. Find $100 more and do a Ryzen 9 5950X and just don't make the compromise. He's basically got almost a $2,000 video card. Mm-hmm. He's got an expensive monitor. He's got 64 gigs of RAM, multiple NVMe SSDs. I actually, don't laugh, ordered a cooler this morning.
You ordered a cooler?
And it's because of you.
Because of me?
You replied to our fan on Twitter who commented that he bought one of those 360mm EK water block coolers for $119.
Yes.
So I did.
So you did. Do you want to play?
I like that price. It's not RGB, which is good because I hate wiring all those RGB cables because I don't really care. I stick them on another desk anyway. It's an EK water blocks 360 millimeter non-RGB cooler for $119, and it's like, okay, that's a good.
I'll give it a go.
I was looking at it. It looked easy to mount, and it's fuss-free with cables because a 360 millimeter RGB liquid cooler is a pain because every fan has 2 cables, and then there's splitters and combiners, and there's usually an extra RGB cable for the hub, and you end up with like 8 cables, and it's spaghetti, and it's awful. And I'm looking at this going, ooh, that looks much easier. $119 for a 360 from EK. I'll take that. Thank you very much. So, Newegg actually doesn't sell them at the moment, or I'd be pulling up a link and showing it, but they don't. So,
okay, fair enough. That's
over on Amazon. We do have a general link to Amazon down below if you want to use that. We'd appreciate it, but I don't have a specific link to it. So $119, $300 for a board, $750 for the chip. Worst case, 11-ish. In 2 years, will you really miss the extra $100?
Well, 2 years, that'll be $50 a year.
But you'll be really glad that you've got the 16-core chip.
Mm-hmm.
When Intel launches 13th gen Raptor Lake with 24 cores and 32 threads. Exactly. You're going to be sitting here going, what happened to my 12-core chip? There's now 24 and 32-core chips in the consumer desktop. I don't want to get into it, but this whole argument over the past week or two regarding 4 cores, 6 cores, or 8 cores is going to look really stupid in 2 years. All of this, look, keeping an existing machine because it works for you is fine. Not upgrading this year because of the pandemic is fine. Buying new low core count chips for gaming, my God, there's a difference between upgraded device and new purchase device.
There is.
You guys all do realize that by the third quarter of next year, like a year from now, Raptor Lake is coming. 24 cores, 32 threads on LGA 1700 consumer desktop. AMD is going to have higher than 16 core count consumer chips. They're not going to have, Zen 4 is not going to be 32 cores, but Zen 5 might be.
Zen 5 might be.
It'll at least be 24 to counter Intel's 24.
It will.
Big little aside, the average person doesn't know that. They're walking into Best Buy and they'll be looking at Ryzen 9 with 12 cores or Ryzen 9 with 16 cores, and they'll be looking at i9 1390K with 24 cores, and they're going to go, oh, well, it's got 24 cores.
Exactly.
That will be the end of it. They will have to counter. And so 4, 6, and 8 is going to look monumentally ridiculous in the very near future. It's
coming.
It's kind of like the argument between 1 and 2 cores got ran over. Mm-hmm. And AMD had a 3-core chip about 10 years ago for like a hot minute.
Yep.
eWin Racing has a wide selection of chairs to fit all shapes and sizes of gamers, ranging from petite to cuddly. They have something for every type of gamer. Not just sizes, but colors and material options as well, including red, blue, purple, pink, orange, and more, plus cloth and leather choices. We have over half a dozen chair and desk videos in a playlist down in the video description below. We also have a very special offer just for Tech Deals viewers. Save 30% off of everything using discount code TechDeals using our link in the video description. We have used eWin gaming chairs for 3 years in our office, sitting on them for up to 8-hour marathon live streams. They are very comfortable, and we are happy to work with eWin to bring you this special discount and recommend eWin for all of your gaming chair and desk needs.